How's it going, everybody? I want to talk about a good topic today, and that is how I get my hands on so many good parts. As you can see, if you've been following along, I have a lot of random parts, a lot of parts from different manufacturers. They're not all parts from the same old parts cars that I have. And this might be a good secret for you guys to learn about where to get parts. I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there that are watching this already know about this, and you are probably in the same situation that I am in. But for everybody that's not, I'm going to tell you guys what my biggest secret about getting parts is. So to get right to the point, I'm a body guy. I work in a body shop, so I'm around crash cars all the time. And so basically what I can do is I can take all the old parts that we replace and I take them home and I sell them. So basically it gives me a lot of access to a lot of different parts, a lot of expensive parts, and a good variety of everything. Basically how it works for me is that when an insurance company writes for new parts that we need to replace, the old ones just get thrown out. And instead of throwing them into the dumpster, I will just take them home if they are still usable. I have taken plenty of parts out of the dumpster at my work that other people have thrown away. There is nobody else at my work that does this. No one else takes parts home. So everybody else, if they replace the parts, they throw them away. So I pull out a lot of parts from the trash, from the dumpster, and take them home. So if you guys are looking for more ways to get parts, I would suggest that if you can, go talk to some body shops. There might be some out there that don't mind giving you guys parts or even selling them at a fraction of the cost, really cheap. Or they might just tell you to, go ahead, look in the dumpster, once a week to see if there's anything good in there. I'm not sure how it would work for everybody because I know there's a lot of different situations out there, but I'm just telling you that it's a really good source for a lot of different stuff. So if you can do it, I would suggest doing it. You might already know some shops that you guys might have worked with that are friends with owners, or you're friends with some people that work there. Most people that I think are selling used car parts online and on eBay are probably somewhat of car people themselves. So you guys might know some people that work in body shops or mechanic shops or have something to do with the automotive industry where you might have an in to get some of the stuff from the body shops. The best part is that you're not stealing anything or doing anything that you shouldn't be doing. So for example, at my work, a car comes in, it gets hit in the front end, it needs a bumper, it needs a fender. You might not know it needs a headlight yet, but you take it apart, you see some broken tabs. The insurance company is gonna write for a new headlight no matter what. At my work, we do not fix anything like that. We do not glue any tabs on or repair any headlights. So the smallest amount of damage, that car gets a brand new headlight. So they write for a new headlight. The old one still works. Everything lights up in good shape besides whatever small thing is broken. And basically that goes in the trash. So years ago, I realized that all these parts are still usable. So I started taking them home and selling them. The insurance company writes for new ones. All the old stuff is up for grabs. So you're not doing anything wrong. You're not taking new parts that should be going in cars. It's all the old stuff, the broken stuff. So it's a very good source of parts. And the best part is that it's a variety of parts. So it's not like a parts car where you're only using the same car for parts. All of these parts are from a variety of different cars. That's where I get all my headlights from, because the headlights, once the tab's broken or once the housing has a crack in it, it's no good. We are replacing it. So I get my hands on all of that stuff. Like I said, nobody at my work does this. Everybody I work with is, almost 60 years old. They don't care about the internet. They don't care about doing any of this. This is a bunch of work, so nobody else wants to work this hard on the weekends and at night. So a couple of the other guys will give me parts that they know are still good. They'll ask me, hey, do you want this? And I'll take it from them. In each shop, there's always one bad apple. And we have one right now, and he knows that I sell this stuff. So what he will do is if he works on a car, he will break it beyond repair. So I cannot take it home and sell it. So hopefully, if you guys know of any body shops, you don't run into too many people like that, because it's people like that that just ruin it for everybody else. So instead of him just being nice and being like, yeah, just take this, he will actually break the stuff just so he knows that I can't sell it. So there's always that chance that you might run into something like that, but usually it doesn't matter. all of this stuff really is trash. I mean, it's literally going out to the dumpster. So for me, that's where I get a lot of my stuff from. It works out really good. The other thing that you can get from body shops where you can get parts that aren't broken at all is when you get used parts in. For example, when I work on a tailgate that needs to get replaced and they write a used tailgate, that used tailgate comes with everything still inside of it and you have to swap everything over. So all of those parts that you take off, whether they're taillights, backup cameras, moldings, the latches, the rear wiper motors, all of that stuff has to come off. And all of that stuff is still good. It's not broken at all. So I will take that stuff home also. So if you take something like that apart, you might take home a couple $100 worth of items to sell that aren't broken. They're in great shape. You just got to check to make sure that they work and then you're good to sell them. So that's always a good thing with the used doors, used tailgates. We actually just got a whole used front clip in for a Chevy Silverado. So that had some good parts on it that I could still sell that weren't broken. So that's really how I get a lot of my parts. I can go more in depth on this at another time if you guys want me to, but I'm just putting that out there for everybody. So if you guys are looking for a new way to get parts, I would suggest looking into this. It might be a little awkward going up to some body shops that you guys don't know and asking them for parts, especially, old parts. But if you guys already know somebody or, know an employee that works at some, if you haven't thought about it, I would definitely, ask somebody what they do with all their old parts, because it's a really great source for everything that you guys can sell. Basically, that's a big key to how I get my parts. So for right now, it's a really good source for parts for me. If I were to leave jobs, go somewhere else, my next job might not allow me to do that. So I'm taking full advantage of it right now. Even if I don't sell everything right away or list it on eBay, what I do is I just keep it, I'll put it in my attic. And then, someday when I get the chance, I'll have all those parts just waiting to get listed. It's a really good source of parts. I would definitely suggest looking into it if you haven't thought of it already. And so in the future, I plan on making, short little videos showing you guys different stuff that I bring home, or different parts, expensive headlights, and uploading those more frequently, just so you guys know where I'm getting them from. I wanted to make this video first before I start posting all those videos. But I think you'll be surprised about how many parts you can bring home from a body shop, especially a busy one. That's about it. If you guys have any other questions about this, want me to go further into detail or talk about something else on this topic, just let me know and I can make another video for you guys. But that's pretty much the basic info. Body shops are a great source. So if you guys can, go talk to some. And that's the thing, if you guys are getting parts from these places where it's coming from the trash, they should be free. So like me, I take all this stuff home for free. It doesn't cost me anything. So if I sell a headlight for $500, it didn't cost me $100 to buy it. So that's how I can make a good profit off of all this stuff. I don't want any of you guys to miss an opportunity like this if you guys can get your hands on it. So let me know if you guys need any more info about this. I will get back to you. So thank you for watching like always. I will see you next time.